Hi, Sean Huxter here. Welcome to Magic Little Worlds with me. So Halloween is long over, not according to Target, because they still have the Smashers Horror House sets, and now they're clearancing them out. And you know what? I got the green one, and that netted a Slasher, the very doomsday character. By the way, he's glow in the dark. His face is glow in the dark, which I did not mention in my review because I didn't know. I just kind of stumbled across that. This one is from the smaller horror house, which is the hand, the claw. We're not doing another one of those tonight. And these two are from the very large horror house coffins, which had the eyeballs. That's not what we're doing tonight. We're doing another one of these. And this is the white hand version. And will be more akin to this guy. So if you look on the back, you've got three possibles. You've got the Zombosaur, which is the red Tyrannosaurus Rex, very much a miniature version of this guy. And then you've got the head scar, which is kind of like a, I guess more of a zombie type character in blue. And then of course you get Slasher, which we got. Slasher came in the one with the green hand, and I'm betting Zombosaur comes with the one with the red hand, and I'm betting that head scar comes in this one with the white hand. So let's find out what this is all about. So this is Zuru Smashers. Dig and build a monster. Clearance, I got it for $7.20, not bad. 15 plus surprises inside. Horror house. On this side over here, you have, includes one Smasher's coffin, that's this whole thing. One Smash monster, that'd be this guy, or its equivalent. There is one hand bone. There is a shovel, a smashable tomb covering, one load sand, one pack slime, one mummy, three small monsters, two surprise accessories, one collector's card, one instruction sheet, one collector's guide. So let's open this up and see what's inside. And since slime will be involved, we're bringing in our friend, the aluminum tray. And that's to make sure that we don't mess up this beautifully clean table that has been so messed up over the last several months, just doing Smashers and slime toys. And so tonight, we're just going to do one more. And when I say one more, all right, let's open up. And we have the backing, which tells us what monsters you can get. And in this case, you get this one, or this one. And this one, of course, this top row is for the larger coffin, which we've gotten two of these already. That's these guys. We didn't get this guy, but we got these two, and you can see them right here and here. And on the back, it tells you what to do. You take out the shovel, you open up the coffin, you remove the surprises, you dig in to find the contents, and then you can unhook the hand, apparently, and the hand can be part of the toy, and then there are surprises inside. So let's get right to it. Take out the shovel, and find the little shovel. There's a little space here where the shovel can get in and open it up. And you remove the coffin cover. Now, if you want, it says here you can just pull this away, and you can remove the hand. And so now you have the hand as part of the surprises. Well, not really a surprise because it's out in the top of the box. But you can use it as part of your toy. And I've always liked these sorts of things. They're kind of fun. And we have the green one already. Now we have the white one. Inside here is a card which indicates, yes, indeed, we do get head scar. And I'm kind of liking that because I really kind of wanted this. The zombie head scar is, I really didn't want another Tyrannosaurus Rex. But if one comes up at a really good discount and it's got the red hand, I'll grab it. But for now, we're getting head scar. Okay, let's get to opening. So this is the top of the tomb. You can take your shovel and start digging in and just tear away at this, pull away this layer of dirt with chains holding down the monster, and you pull this away, and this feels kind of like leather, sort of like a very thick kind of leather, plastic leather. Almost feels like chocolate, I don't really know. And then underneath here, you have all this kinetic sand, but also there are these little insects, little creatures. So you can take your shovel, and we can reveal we have a little spider here. I have a little spider character, which we'll put here. We'll put it away up here because we don't want to lose these guys. And here we have like a centipede, I think. Let me get that guy out. And these are considered parts of the surprises that you get. So of the 15 surprises, 15 plus, these are part of it. And we keep pulling away until we get this guy completely cleaned out. And we clear up the area around the sand. Oh, I see another one right here. Let's get our shovel in here. Come on, get in there. Boy, this can be tough. And we pull away, and we have one more little purple creature in here, I think, or maybe two. No, what do we have? This one is a scorpion. I do like scorpions in general. So once you cleared some area here and get rid of the sand, you take the shovel and you slice down your body. And let's tear this guy open and pull out our surprises. Oh, here's a surprise. First one is the brain. Now, in the previous ones, like these guys, the brains were kind of squishy. This is solid plastic. But it's a nice green brain, and we'll put that over here because we know we're going to need that in a moment. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. Oh, so the torso's here. Wow, that's a very interesting neck. I don't think I've seen a neck quite like this. But I think it's got a purpose to it, and we'll probably explain that later. All right, let's see if I find out what else is in here. So, pull away. You got a bag in here. Let's get that out. Boy, it's in kind of tight. Oh yeah, it's in there. So we pull the bag out, put it here, but there's more. There's our guide. Is there anything else? I'm feeling around inside. I'm not feeling anything else. I think we've got everything out of here. Oh, no, not quite. We've got the weapon. Very much like Walking Dead. It's like a baseball bat covered in barbed wire. And I'm sure that's going to come in handy when our beast needs a weapon. So we'll put that aside. Clean up some of our sand. Now what we're going to do is remove the coffin and clean up the tray and get to what's inside. So here's our bag. Now we start opening the bag. Now you know there's slime in here, and you know my feelings about slime. Depending on the slime, it can be good, it can be awful. So let's find out what this one is. Pull this away and open up the Ziploc bag, which holds the slime in, and we'll just pour this out onto the tray. Oh yeah, look at that. This is a slime that obeys orders, I think. Yeah, oh look, here it comes right on out, and that's it. Just one little bit left, and I'll put that in with the other slime. And let's pull out our pieces. So this is slime that's not too sticky. It's a little sticky, but not too bad. But it does kind of have a good play solidity to it. And then in here we have some slime in the head. So I'm going to get that out of there. Oop. That's kind of fun, actually. And this wants to pull everything away from the head, which I'm going to actually do until the head is completely clear. Now, one thing we definitely want when we play with slime like this is our good friends, the paper towels. So we'll just clean ourselves as we go here. But mostly this is not the worst slime. But there is some cleanup to be done. So you want to make sure the slime is out of the eyes, out of the head pan, out of the neck, because you're going to need to place these in places, and you don't want to have slime in there when you connect the pieces. Now what else do we have? We have a foot. And again, a little bit of slime on there. That should just come away, hopefully. Another foot. And there's slime right inside, but that comes right out. And then there's an arm. Again, the slime kind of wants to stick to it, but you can clean that out. Slime inside here comes right away when you pull, to the point where it just cleans it out entirely. One last arm. Let's get him out. Oh yeah, that's really good. This is actually slime that works really well. I like it. There will be some cleanup in a bit, but then there's this other surprise. Now, the slasher came with a book. This one comes with what looks like a green slime monster. Oh my God, I love the teeth. Okay, we're gonna have to pull the slime away from this because this is really interesting. He really does integrate well with the slime to the point where I almost didn't even notice he was there until I felt it. And it's also very hard plastic, so it's not like gummy or anything. I would have definitely noticed it as I was playing with the slime. But this is really nice. I gotta say, this is one of the creepier toys, one of the creepier accessories I've ever seen with Smasher's toys. Look at that thing. I mean, this is serious creepy. Like, not fun creepy, caricaturistic creepy, but this is like serious creepy. Look at these teeth. I have to wonder if this is glow in the dark as well, and we will test that in a bit. So, what do we do with our slime? Well, luckily this bag is a Ziploc, and you can just put it right back in the bag. Later, I may put this in a Mr. Beast test tube, as I'm planning a little experiment with some various slimes and how quickly they run from test tubes. But for now, put it aside, and let's clean up our parts. Not gonna lie, it was kind of hard to get the slime out of all of these things. Mostly the legs and arms were pretty easy, but the mouth was hard because the slime gets in there, and boy, it's kind of hard to extricate. All right, let's put our figure together. And this is our guide. So it tells you all the parts that you need. You get A, which is the brain, B is the head, C is the body, D and E are the arms, F and G are the legs, and then you have your weapon. And then you have your surprise little beast, which is actually rather creepy, and I really like it. I think it's one of the coolest accessories I've seen in this series. Now, you'll notice that the arms and legs look very similar to the arms and legs of the large shark and the T-Rex. Let me show you a little secret about the T-Rex and the shark. Except for the heads, these are identical. They're just molded in different colors. So the entire body of all three of these that you can get, I have two, I don't have the third, are exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. The only difference is the heads are different. That's literally the only difference between these two. But in the series we're currently doing right now, which is the smaller coffin horror house, all three characters are absolutely unique. There are no duplication of parts as far as I can tell. So let's assemble Head Scar. First we take the brain and attach the head and the head to the torso. No problem. The brain, which is hard plastic, it's keyed here like the others. Oh, we can't do that quite yet because the head has to go onto the torso first. Otherwise there's no place to put the brain. And once you put the head in place, the peg goes all the way up and now you can place the brain. And the brain fits on like so. And there's a reason for that. There's a mechanism here. Push the brain down and this moves. And what do you think that does? Well, you take the arm and it keys into place. So there's only one way to place it correctly. And you place that in place like so. Snap it on. And then you take the other arm and it is also keyed. Find the key area, the key slot, and jam that on as well. And now, when you push the brain, it triggers the arm. This arm does not move, but this triggers the right arm with the weapon in place. Now I put the legs in place, and they don't fit in any other way but one as well. And now you have your completed Head Scar. Except now he needs his weapon, which you place in his hand here, and he can beat you over the head. And that's Head Scar. And his little friend. Now, there isn't much more to these series. There's 3 characters. I don't have the T-Rex, as you know. But for the money, which in this case was, well, for me, it was 7 something. But even so, I think the experience and the fun in having these figures is actually rather worth it. Now, let's see if anything else glows in the dark, because we know this face glows in the dark, and I only found that out as I was opening or getting ready to open this guy. Let's find out. So I'll take my UV light and start shining some UV on them, and now we'll turn the light off. We'll hypercharge up any parts to see if anything glows in the dark. We're not sure yet if anything does, but I'm pretty sure I know this face does because I tested it out earlier. I don't know if the monster does. I'm betting the brain does. So let's turn off the light and see what glows. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that is very creepy. And so even though Halloween is long over, I just had to do it. Had to open up one more monster. And so for Sean Huxford, this has been Magic Little Worlds, and we'll see you next time. Good night.